Okay. So this time, another amazing song, but we're gonna start with Ruth this time. This time, Iapa is in your lane. Iapa is in your lane. So
I don't know how you think that's on my lane.
I think this
Actually,
one. No, I was seeing your facial expressions, and I think this might be not necessarily in your lane, but somewhere close.
So let me first read what Pablo says about it. It says yangu tano na ya Ruth tano hapo juu.
Yeah.
Pablo.
So you see, Pablo already knows.
I think Pablo, you need to call me. We talk more.
Pablo already knows.
I think we need to talk more about that.
Okay. But tell us what you think about the song.
Again, I think for me, when I listen to music, the first 10 seconds, if I don't feel like I want to continue listening to that song, this is out of next. Siri next.
Okay, next for you.
Next for
Not
me.
feeling it at all?
I mean, I know it's a TikTok hit. I know I've had people say it's a big thing on TikTok. I see why the old techno vibe is, it's captivating. Don't get me wrong. I get that part. But like, by the way.
We're talking about the song.
Now the mirror.
What does that mean?
Now the mirror means you're being evicted. Go. Now the mirror.
Eviction.
Okay.
Eviction.
Yeah, ni kama ni Gaza.
Unless you want play by play.
Yeah.
Well,
Where?
we can get to that. But anyway,
Okay, so.
again, I'm not down. But then, can I say,
Yeah.
I'm not raining.
No.
pouring water on these songs.
Okay.
Just like, is it my vibe? Something I
But
like.
you
I would
won't be
actually-
going to look for it on
I
YouTube
would,
later
no.
on. Okay.
Like, and
Okay,
then
fair enough.
I've had this song actually play, and I'm like, next. I don't get it. I don't feel it. Let me not get it. I don't feel it.
Yeah, the interesting thing, this song, like I'm not a techno, like type of person, but for some reason, I just was feeling this song. It was touching me somewhere.
Where?
It
what
was
is
touching.
it about that's touching
I
you?
think it's the vocals. I don't think it's
there's a techno. I think it's a combination. With a techno, you don't expect, to hear a techno beat and then come with, like Kikuyu lyrics that are somewhat gelling with that techno beat, and they gel so well together. That I don't understand what's being said, but it's touching a certain part of my. It's touching a certain part of my
So
soul.
I don't
I'm
have
curious.
that one.
Yeah,
Actually,
so
don't have that
I'm
feeling.
kind of curious, like what exactly is it they're saying? I feel like I'm missing out on something, which is when I know, like I'm really feeling the song. And Mike, of course, later is gonna tell us what they're saying.
song says.
Yeah, to make sure hajatutukana.
Yeah, I know.
But anyway,
You
hata
need
kama
to be in the
ametutukana.
know.
Yeah, but hata kama ametutukana,
Ni sawa
tunakubali tu. Yeah, Mika, hii ngoma unaisikiaje hii techno ya Kikuyu?
Mwaki.
Unaipatia how many stars? Yeah.
5.9.
Okay. Yeah.
This song is good. This song is good in a way that, it's EDM. When you use the EDM beat, you can say it's a shortcut. You can use because an EDM beat is always going to be popping. That's what EDM is designed for, right? And then the other guy, not the Kikuyu, the Mzungu guy, who's there, is really good at EDM and he really knows what he does, right? But then, one thing, if you've noticed with his songs, all his songs usually go with a certain vocal composition to it. This Kikuyu didn't feel forced. We've seen other people try to mix EDM with other languages and you feel it was forced. The lyrics in this song are not forced. And they're telling a story, regardless of that EDM bouncing head. Unajua nasemanga zile kipop feel, it doesn't matter. All hizi song kwa same zote zinakanga hit. But this is a song, even if I'm not a big EDM fan, I listen to EDM. I don't need to be high on ecstasy to enjoy this song.
Okay, so Mika amepatia 5.9 something, and then Ruth uko umetupatia
Yeah, I don't have a rating.
no rating.
Yeah.
Okay, so that means 1.
No rating. Because I don't think just because I don't feel a song, I should now rate it
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
For me, I'd give this one, like a 4.5. And how I'd make this song a 5, or maybe how I'd want it to be a 5, I would want to hear the, like the beats. There's a big gap between the lyrics. The beats are taking too long. I'd want to hear the lyrics more, because it's very interesting listening to those to that
Sasa shida
Kikuyu
ni,
sound.
it's an EDM song. That's how
That's the
EDM
thing.
song.
Yeah, saa mazendo mi hiyo EDM mi sielewi.
Mika, there's some things you cannot teach.
Yeah.
You can't teach.
Yeah, I mean mi si mtu
Kuna
kupop.
watu wame pito na wakati.
Mi si mtu wa kupop ecstasy
Ali,
pills.
imagine
But-
ile ngoma,
But edibles utamanga.
you remember unamkwenda ngoma one more time.
Yo, in fact, that's a song that was coming to my mind. That one more time is what was coming to my mind when I was
So
hearing this.
you see the gap between the beat and the word.
Yes,
right? Like you
it's
enjoy
quite
the
long.
beat, you enjoy the
It's
beat,
for
the
you
word
to
comes
dance.
like a hook. Pop,
So
inakuja mpaka punchline.
So kwa hiyo gap long ya beats ndo pale sasa
Ndio,
hizo
that's where your head,
hizo madawa ndo
madawa
zinapanda.
ndio zinaingia.
Yeah, unapanda
Yes.
mode.
Hapo sasa.
You hit your head against the speaker, you go, you find a candle, you light it.
You guys are sounding like you're talking from experience, but uno mic. Us about
Ali,
this.
one thing, Ali,
Yeah.
before you decide that you're done with partying for life, you just go to Ibiza. Not Ibiza like
The
Spain
city,
huko.
Spain, yeah.
Yes. Uende hizi bashi za EDM.
Kuna
Kuna sherehe hata wewe mwenyewe utaamini.
kuna
just like
ingine
a-
kubwa wa pale Echo Stage DC and
just
it's
like-
usually so full.
It's just like a piano.
Fair enough, because a piano pia has those long.
There's no
Yeah.
career. It's
Yeah.
the same thing.
Yeah.
So for me, hii na ile ya Mbogigenje na
Yeah.
Rosary,
Yeah.
she hamwe.
Okay, same place. But what are they talking about in this song?
So ideally, she's saying, ebu
Dhamire.
Actually, I think
modhe akorago Mwaki means the mzee
nilisoma
anakuanga
lyrics zake.
fire.
Aliambia Charlie, nilikuon baba yangu ni moto au kusikia, but now look what like the guy did wrong to her, and now you know my father is fire, and anakuja inabidi sasa you're being evicted. Like I warned you, my dad ni moto, ni Mwaki, yangu ni Mwaki.
Yes.
Wewe umeleta mchezo.
But saa unatembezwa.
You're being
No dhamire.
No Dhamire.
Yeah, you have no choice.
Yeah, you
So-
have to vamoose.
So let me ask you, if
Yeah.
if I'm talking to a Kikuyu lady and I'm tired of talking to her, namwambia Dhamire.
Dhama.
Dhama like Swahili zama.
Well, yeah, but
that's-
dhama is
Kuhama.
Hama.
Oh, hama.
Dhama.
Dhama.
Ama
Dhie.
toka.
Yeah.
Toka.
Not Dhamaki.
No.
Wait, what?
DJ Almost Fire, talk to
Oi.
us. Tell us who the artist is
Okay.
before people get distracted.
Okay, so the song is called Mwaki. And the
Mwaki
artist,
means fire.
Mwaki is fire.
and the artist is Zerb, and I'll explain, featuring Sofiya Nzau. So Sofiya Nzau is the vocalist.
Okay.
And the way this song was put together, Zerb is a producer. He's
Yeah.
from Brazil. So
Oh, okay, interesting.
basically,
big
what
EDM guy.
kina Sofiya do is they throw their vocals out there. Ni kama wako na kapuli ya, you know, like when jamas are doing sourcing for money. You throw
Crowdfunding.
crowdfunding. So
Crowdfunding,
they do
yeah.
the same thing with their
Oh,
tracks.
wow, that's
and they throw their
interesting.
tracks in this pool, and if people like them, they pick the tracks, and then they get compensated. And that compensation is based, it's either money or kuna vile hao waga wanajuana vile
that is
wata
so
compensate
interesting,
each other.
yeah.
So she didn't know the guy from Adam or Eve. The guy liked the vocals. He picked the vocals. He took it and he blended it with his
EDM
beat,
beat,
or maybe he
yeah.
made a beat out of for her
Wow.
vocals, and that's how this came together.
Wow.
So
that is so
it-
interesting.
yeah, and it's when you know some of these things behind it, you're like, wow. And so when you hear the song, you're like, geez, like this guy took all this stuff, put it together, liked her vocals enough that he thought that they would be laid, on his track. And I'm sure this might not be the end of their collaborations because
You know something?
yeah,
When we say that music is a universal language, and then you find somebody who you tell him push Kenyan music, and they tell you Kenyan music is not sung in English. This is a Portuguese producer who took a Kikuyu song, created an EDM song that is crossing boundaries everywhere.
Wow. I mean, that is beautiful.
Alafu wase
Kenyan music.
Ati you have to speak in, you have to sing in English for it to sell.
Yeah.
You can go Dhio Kiomaga.
Theo.
Dhio Kiomaga.
And not Dhamaki.
No.
Theo.
Vie.
Vie. Yeah.
Do you know
Okay,
what the
Maga.
Mwaki is?
Yeah. Eh?
Do you know what the Mwaki
Of course
is?
you would know.
I mean, of course I know, but I don't want to show off. Yeah? I don't want to show off.
So for me,
yeah.
for me, this is a hit.
Of course.
Yeah, this
100%.
definitely.
It's a hit. It's, and I expect to see now that this has crossed or done. I expect to see more of these types of stuff. Expect to hear something like this and somebody singing in Luo or Kaleo or whatever.